It's human nature to want things.
Can I have your autograph? Oh, you're my hero.
And as you might expect, people like collecting football stuff.
I've achieved the ultimate man cave to display my memorabilia and collections to celebrate the success of the Packers and the tradition of the Packers.
Collections range from the mundane to the slightly off-kilter.
I collect socks. Here's a beauty right here. The Denver Broncos. Nobody realizes they morphed from that to that.
Did you use that pen to sign his jersey?
Yes, sir.
Did you sign his jersey?
Whether you're into autographs, stuffed animals, or even sweaty articles of clothing, it turns out football players are just like the rest of us.
I'm real big on shoes. I have a ton of shoes. Probably 4 or 5 of our closets at home is dedicated to my shoes.
Let me get my shoes. Y'all come take a look at my shoes, man. I'm a Jordan fanatic. Oh, yo, y'all check this out first, though. Y'all see them LeBrons? Too hairy, signed by LeBron. That's the only problem I have in the fashion world, is buying too many pairs of Jordans.
At my house in Jacksonville, I have I would say about over 300 pair now.
Excuse me?
About over 300 pair. And then back home in Detroit, I would say about 75 to 100.
What?
I have a walk-in closet, and it's just layers and layers of racks of shoes. I probably wear 25% of my shoes. So like the shoes that I do wear is kind of like a rotation. The rest I just keep.
Sneakerheads love their collections, body and soul. And there's no need to tread lightly when it comes to things people prized as kids.
Love collecting marbles, all the real pretty ones. They had so many different colors. The bolder marbles that people talked about. I was a marble guy when I was younger.
7-Eleven Slurpee cups, you know, they had the player names on them. You rinsed them, you stacked them, those were a big deal. Problem was every once in a while you didn't fully rinse them and the two stuck together and then, so they probably went out in the trash.
My generation in the 70s, we had the Matchbox cars, so, you know, but I lost mine pretty quickly.
Soda bottles, because you get 5 cents back for them back when I was a kid.
Of all the items that coaches treasured, there was one common collectible.
I got 1 million football, baseball cards.
Football cards, baseball cards.
Collect baseball cards, football cards.
We all collected baseball cards, you know, and football cards.
I've asked my mom many times what the heck happened to my cards, because I had some great ones.
My oldest brother, Jim, and my brother, John, one day they got in a big fight, and Jim decided to take John's best property, which was a Pete Rose rookie card, and poke holes in the eyeballs. That card's not worth much anymore. Pretty big fight that I had to break up. And my mom came out with a wooden spoon, so everybody calmed down.
We would set up all the baseball cards around the field, and you'd position them in a certain way, and then we'd cut crayon, and we would pitch the crayon to the other guy, and you had the card, and you hit the crayon, and wherever it landed, we had a bunch of rules for whether it was a single, a double, an out, or whatever. And the cards got pretty marked up with the crayons, you know, so our cards were never in good shape.
A lot of the older ones have a lot more personal meaning to me than they would have to any other collector. I played with them, so we had Johnny Unitas handing off to Jim Brown, throwing to Mike Ditka against Dick Butkus. They blocked and they tackled and they crashed into each other. There's a lot of wear and tear on those cards.
Bill Belichick's cards may not have retained their value.
No coach had ever won 5, Bill Belichick has.
But the coach who has won more Super Bowls than anyone else holds the most priceless collection in the NFL.
Still going. Still going.
That is so ridiculous.